Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Darkest Dungeons. So last episode I took out the Miller, and this episode we have idle heroes gaining stress, heal, relief. I did manage to recruit a Vestal, which is great because that's going to allow me to take out some of the lower level bosses that my veterans wouldn't touch. So I have veterans and masters that just won't go into green. So what I'm going to do here is send in a lot of my somewhat very low level people. I don't want JD or Zero Day to level up. I want them to go against the Hag here. So instead, I'm going to send some of my super low levels to just do, I guess, somewhat of a treasure run. No, maybe not a treasure run. I am poor, though. There is truth to that. Single ray of humor. I guess everyone else is humorless. But before I do that, now I know who is going to be on the activity. Let's refund, unequip all the trinkets. Okay. I want to head into the Sanitarium and use a little bit of my money to make some of my heroes better. I probably don't have the money to lock in anything good, but I do have the money to get rid of something bad. So I'm just going to go through them one by one. Alright, knowing that Reynolds has something to get rid of is good to know. I do want to check them all. Light sensitive for Angelia. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's... I'm an idiot. That was for Pesh. And a total waste of money. My bad. Known cheat and bad gambler. Those are confusing. Yeah, that is very confusing. Picket. Dismas. Vitalis. JD. Zero Day. No, everyone seems to be more or less in working order. Marriage. And Marty. No, everyone's good. Cool. That is, it's rare for me to say that. So we're going to head into the Warrens, do a short little apprentice, just to give, Peveril, I guess, a little bit of a, level up. Before I send Peveril anywhere, I want Peveril to have the skill loadouts that I want, so let's scroll to the top and make sure Pev here has what I usually use. There we go. That's usually how I use a Vestal. She has some negative quirks, but you know, I really actually don't have that much of a choice. I don't have any other low-level healers, and I wasn't offered an occultist or some other off healer either to bring along. This is a quick little level up jaunt, so I'm not even gonna change Campbell or Peveril's weapons or anything like that. I don't really care. What I will do is give them some trinkets, but not enough trinkets to fill me up. Just maybe one each. So, let's go with Slugger Gloves. And... Swift Cloak. Another Swift Cloak. And the Vestral Scroll. Okay. That'll do. I have plenty of room for extra stuff. Oh, you know what? This is, I think, the wrong one. Yep, that was the boss. I'm glad I caught that. I was like, hey, why is this medium? I thought it should be short. So, I am provisioning for a short Warrens. So, let's go 12 to... bandages, a little bit extra medicinal herbs, 2 keys, 2 holy water, and I'm going to do a whole lot of torches so that I can sort of game the torch system a little bit. Go for the embark. and hopefully I'll make some money here. I keep burning through my money so quickly upgrading my old heroes.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Alright. Well, I brought 2 shovels, so I really hope that I don't need more than that. It's going to become a little bit problematic. First battle. Much like Marty, we'll start with the battle ballad, and we're gonna get vomited on. Lovely. Let's go ahead and get the Swine Drummer stunned, and he skips his turn. Doesn't get to doom us or anything. Gotta say, something about this excursion also already tells me that it's going, I wouldn't say wrong, but rough. Yeah, alright, rough a little bit. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit rougher. This is not even my B team. It is the straight up C team. And as a result, they are not as capable as some of my others. Let's do a... I'm trying to figure out if I could kill just one. Stress sucks, but Marty can, or not Marty, you're not Marty. Tinnel, I think, can handle some of the stress. Chopper has a stun resist to 25%, still resisted anyway, of course. As I said, I had a feeling that this won't go quite right. And I'm not wrong.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Cool. Alright, so this little guy is gonna burn or bleed out.
Obliterated. Well struck.
That will get rid of the chopper's ability to chop all that well, because he's way in the back.
This is how a life is taken.
No, he's just gonna ball and chain me again. Well, I shouldn't be stunned twice in a row. Alright, let's start doing party comforts.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Get rid of Mr. Drummer Boy. Now it's just the chopper. I'm gonna start working on the stress relief. Try to get ahead of the curve. Grace yourself. Brace yourself before you erase yourself. Let's flashbang this thing forward. Perfect. And then I'll turn off the lights right before the end of the fight. Was I smart enough to... Yes, I was smart enough to get Bulwark.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Oh, come on. Well, that was supposed to hit, but instead I get crit to the face. And then stressed and stunned. Okay, there we go. And made a whole bucket of coin as a result.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
So we got a sacrificial stone here, which usually gives a whole lot of stress, but it can purge a negative quirk at 25%. So if I have a really bad negative, I would consider doing it with Campbell. Let's try. Perfect. Slow reflexes is vanquished. There was a 50% chance that that was just going to add stress to me, and I took the risk anyway. A pile of bones, huh? Pile of bones can be cleansed with the holy water. We'll go ahead and do that. I kind of wish I... Oh, ouch. She is having a bad day. Gonna eat a little food. Keep her aloft. Okay, no one's here. How about some scouting, guys? Ounce of prevention is a pound of cure, after all. Oh, there we go. They listened to me. There's a battle right here. Bunch of slashers. I might be able to kill maybe one or two before they even have a turn. Because we surprised them, I'm gonna try to just dump on the damage, meaning no battle ballad. Seeing if I can't just skip the battle altogether. That might not be that possible. Yeah, they'll get one turn. I might be able to game it a little bit, just for the stress relief and heals. I'm gonna do just that, in fact. Shamelessly, too. Because, we could use it. Okay, so... do a party comfort, trying to get everyone nice and healed. Crusader is going to inspire her back. Though stress was at 54, is now at 18, and is going to keep coming down and down and down. I'm just going to mark for death. And keep working on that stress. This is only wave 3, and I still have a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and judged kill it. Oh, didn't kill it. But you critted, healed yourself, and did more stress relief. I love it. Little guy missed. We're going to inspire once again. Down to 20. That's a nice, healthy number there. And harvest murder for some more stress relief. Beautiful, that worked out. A little bit of protection for a subtraction of speed, sure. I'll put that on, save some space. I didn't snuff out the lights, did I? And then I walked right past the exit door. Alright, just a little pack. Whole lot of loot. Oh, my food is back up at 12. I know this is a battle. I was wondering if I could move forward before having to use my torch. Alright, so let's not let them stress me by getting their wretch out of the way. Or at least stunned. So they're different sizes. But, alright, the front one hasn't taken a turn yet, so let's stun that one too. Light level's back up at 77. Alright, and I hit nothing. Cool. Very cool. I wanted to kill the swine wretch before this happened, but that's okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Not bad, not bad. And we'll just slice off, kill that one, and we're done. Okay, running out of space here, and again, forgot to snuff out the lights. I'm really dumb. So, the minus to dodge, debuff chance, we'll just wear that. And we're bleeding, so I'm just going to use the bandages. Even though we had a journal that we could have gotten rid of. Okay, Rhadamant, I'm going to have to remember to snuff that lights out. I brought all these torches for a good reason. I damn better use them. Alright, we have a trap here. It's best disarmed with the bounty hunter. And he trips it anyway. Cool. It wasn't carelessness. Quiet, you narrator. I didn't carelessly try to disarm a trap. I disarmed it. Alright, so here's a battle that I will be snuffing out my torch. I will be snuffing out my torch. And let's try to flash bang move. Then, oh, perfect. All the way to the front row. Rough. That means you die. Gonna work on the bloodletter there. Get everyone back to tip-top shape. A harmless poke. Oh, you missed. Alright, so my stress is going up a little bit, but not dangerous. Resisted my stun. Let's bleed them both.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Alright, so the cutthroat's dead. And we'll try to strut the bloodletter, but it's not. Oh, it worked! Even though he has higher stun resist. That's nice. Look what I'm remembering to do.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
See? Oh, I'm smart. I actually snuffed it. Okay, so we have a max HP minus speed. And ho hum. Sorry, journal page. Opening this, let's use the key. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crests, journal, busts, and holy water deeds. Okay, we know north is a battle, east is a trap, and a curio. Let's go the trap curio route first. Finally disarming, thank you. Curio is just a pack of loot. And a journal I may not take. I am full. Ooh, good, some scouting. So 2 more curios on the route. Moonshine barrel. So if we use the medicinal herbs, we get a little bit extra damage. And I'll give Campbell the damage. Little extra loot. Sorry, journal. Ain't no space for you. Okay, so we scouted out the last of this. What I'm gonna do is snuff my torch out before looting this curio, depending on the curio. Because you can loot better stuff. Oh, it's bones. Okay. Well, that... Normally we get loot. We might get bloodthirsty negative quirk without my holy water. So let's try for the loot. Uh-oh. Bloodthirsty. Bummer.
The light, the promise of safety.
So what I'm going to do is fight this last battle, even though we're done with this excursion here, this embarkation. and snuff my torch out right at the end. Hello, madman. Have I surprised you? Fear not, I will be gentle, madman. Gentle with your remains. Put him in second slot, that's going to be useful. Let's go try to harm the wretch in the back.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Madman's dead. Vomit on me all you want. You will not break me. These guys are pretty susceptible to stunning, and I certainly don't mind stacking that on, so the more stuns I get, the more chances I get to have Tinnel do some stress management.
Terrible assault cannot be left
Of course, if I wait too long, I might end up getting more stress. Oh, Jaffe is 1 hit point away from death's door. Yikes.
eradicated.
Those guys really do hit hook where it hurts. I don't like it. It's mean. Oh, and he's gonna be death's door. Thanks for that.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Was not expecting that out of them. Let's go shuffle them forward and stun them in the... Nope. Stun them in the process, at least. Alright, so let's do a Divine Grace. Not to lose our Bounty Hunter. Maybe I can attract the shots to myself.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yep, seems to work. Campbell is taking the beating, which gets the bounty hunter out of the woods. These guys keep sitting in the back. You know, I'm just gonna have to cut through these corpses then. I don't have a... Oh, the corpse just despawned. That's great. I don't have a corpse purge is what I was gonna say.
Inspiration and improvement.
Alright, let's get that bonus damage unmarked. You guys are jerks. Leave him alone. Let's
Secrets and wonders
make it dark.
can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. Begone, fiend.
Alright, the last of it. Cool. Quest completed. Got a little bit close to death's door, but
Impossible.
I just peeked in. I didn't go through. Now we got those levels up. None of these traits really concern me, meaning that I am happy to field my new Vestal again.
Caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
There's my Plague Doctor, finally. So I'm going to get rid of someone. Oof. You know, I might get rid of my new Campbell here. My bloodthirsty Campbell. Not that he was bad. I didn't invest much in him. But before I do that, I'm going to refund my trinkets. Mr. Campbell, you have to go, because I need the space in my lineup.
Task ahead is terrible. And weakness.
Let's go
cannot be
and get
tolerated.
this Plague Doc named Acid, Scientific, and Shocker. But quick draw. Alright. Now's probably not the time to level up said Plague Doc. because I wanted to go and fight that boss in the Weald. The bonus I get here is very, very good for 0 day. And 0 day is going to fight for it. So 0 day, JD, we're going to be a very bloody crew. High bleed. Let's refield our Jester, if he's willing. And refield our Vestal, if she's willing. Witness locked in, but that just means... yeah, we'll have to... we'll have to take care of her a little bit. Okay. Before we go, let's sort by activity. Let's first make sure we have them nicely upgraded. This is a boss fight. That was a lot of money. Another thing I want to do is start to sell some of these trinkets that I'm just not using. So a max HP for speed I'm not going to probably use. Debuff resist. I might regret some of these choices here because I really haven't found myself using the garlic. And that's a lot of money. I have a lot of damage stones. What else do I have? Jester dice. Haven't really been using. I don't have an abomination. Snake oil is not that useful. I don't have a grave robber yet. Damage stone is just better than the warrior bracer because this works for all damage. I haven't fielded the antiquarian in a long time. But doesn't mean I want to sell that. I probably only need one dazzling charm. Agility whistle is not terrible for our Houndmaster. I don't think these gray... oh, let's see. At the cost of speed? No. Okay. Now... let's see. We were using Punish. And... what else am I using here? Reclaim. Wouldn't be terrible for him to have Reclaim either. Sanguinate is dangerous to use. I don't know. I'm not going to rework 0 day right now. But I will upgrade some of JD's abilities. So, damage versus marked. Everyone bleeds. Debuff. And Blackjack. Tinnel. And Paraville. Okay. I'll have to do. So this is a medium Weald. Alright. I'm probably not going to have enough time to clear the whole dungeon, but I will at least start. So I guess I'm forced to have those treats. Let's go ahead and add maybe not that much food. The Weald has a lot of barriers. And... some bleeds, some keys, some... maybe a few more torches than I need. I'll do that. Okay. This is probably more provisions than I need. I'm just going to do all the food. These guys are... I'm not going to say they're our B team, but it's a lot of damage over time. So I'm going to...
many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal property.
I'm going to over-provision them.
To enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
Okay.
There is method in the wild corruption.
So the Weisenhag,
It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
there is no reason I won't go west first. There is no danger here for me. What I will do is even snuff this out.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Because I'll get more out of whatever curios these are. An old tree. Let's go ahead and blight clear it with antivenom.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
Oh my god, I don't even have room.
Worldly corruption.
Dog treats, goodbye, sorry. This is a pure treasure hunt right now. I might not end up having room for all this treasure, but at least I'll have gone down this path knowing that there was no danger. Now the hag is definitely here. It's, I think, programmed to always be the furthest. The mummified remains. We can clean that with the bandages.
Glittering gold. Trinkets
Oh,
and
dear lord, I didn't even bring trinkets.
more in blood.
Oh boy. Alright, that's bad. It's also good because any trinkets I find I have space for. But yeah, I totally dropped the ball on that. Alright, what is your disarm chance? 60%? I'm just gonna go with the 90% here. I have such good trinkets. For me not to have equipped them, oh, makes me cringe a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Man, imagine seeing a jester dressed like that in real life. You'd sure hope to be wearing brown pants. That is one creepy looking jester. I guess the same could be said of the Flagellant too. Alright, 100% chance to disarm. That's pretty good. I wonder why his disarm chance is so dang high. Alright. I know that once I go in this room and turn left, I will be facing a fight, so I'll light up all of my torches. Get myself back up to 100. And a fight.
A blazing star is
They're surprised, which means they are bloody. I'm just going to bleed the hell out of all of them, because I find it mostly hilarious.
in radiance. May we find victory. Great is the weapon that cuts.
They don't even get to do anything. We are a high damage over time team. That much can be said.
Their formation is broken.
Who needs trinkets when you have high dot? I didn't snuff the light out at the end there. I am going to get rid of... Oof. Oof. What am I going to get rid of? One shovel, one stack of torches. Don't feel great about it, but I went ahead and did it. Medicinal herbs for the carcass. Now, there's all that food back. Let's hope for some more scouting so I know what's up ahead, and nope, I did not get it. Which then has pained me.
Spring to life with a singular purpose.
Here's a shallow grave, gonna dig it up.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And get rid of the bandages. Now, if I need to camp before this boss for stress reasons or otherwise, I certainly have quite a lot of food, and that would save me the inventory. Now, these things aren't going to bleed very easily, but I'm going to do it.
Another one
Oh, we'll just
falls.
beat them to death.
Another
Nice.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
They also don't stun very easily. Doesn't stop me from trying. Oh, thanks. One big ectoplasm. That's what I wanted. So we'll see if Tinnel can manage to reduce some of the stress. Let's go and
Press this advantage.
kill the little nasty.
No quarter.
Gotta say, our bleeds are still stacking, even though they're highly bleed resistant. Even without trinkets that increase bleed chance. Alright, coming back down from 50 to like 36. Ooh, 10 bleed. Let's make it worse. 11 bleed. Oh, it's dead. I'll party comfort. And we're done with that fight.
This expedition.
So a pristine fountain can stress heal when used the holy water. So let's go and use that. Boom. We're back down to normal levels. An old tree. Use the antivenom.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Now at this point, I want that loot, so I'm just deciding which cleanser I'm going to keep. I think the next thing I'm probably going to get rid of is the campfire wood, because I'm keeping myself pretty well healed, and I'm probably not going to need to camp.
Back to the pit. Executed with impunity.
Do these guys even get a turn? No, not really. I'm so mean and nasty. So our highest stress person is at 7.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Bye-bye, antivenom. I hope I don't need you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do at the end of this fight is snuff my torch out and use my torches to get better loot out of these guys, I think. Every time we surprise them, I'd rather just, like, lay the bleeds on. I have no idea why I'm trying to bleed skeletons, but whatever. Lay the bleeds on and do dot damage. Dot them to death. These guys are so weak enemies, and it might not be worth snuffing my torch out, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Forgiving.
Just to say I could remember that I did it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be gone, fiend.
It's a lot of gold.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We
And
require only the
one
strength to
jade.
follow it.
I dare not get rid of my shovels, because reaching... I will get rid of my firewood. Reaching an obstacle and not having shovels to clear it sucks badly. Beast carcass, gonna skip. I don't have a way to make it safe for me to use it. There's only 2 zones left unless I want to double back really, really, really far. So here we go. Glad I didn't get rid of my shovels. It is the Weald after all.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
The Weald has...
Misintent.
is renowned for its amount of thicket. Journal page. I'm gonna get rid of for food. I know, crazy, right? But I like to collect journals. So sue me. Alright, so there's a lot of stress adding in the backfield here. But a good old Rain of Sorrows is a good way to start. And Harvest. And now this Occultist is dead. And Hound Rush. Oh, if only that hit. Judgment. If only that hit too. Well, RNG doesn't always work in our favor. But they missed as well, so karma or something. You're all missing, but you still duplicated yourselves. Cool.
A decisive pummeling.
Thank you, Tinnel.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Perfect. I somehow managed to snuff that or out.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
Before the end of the fight. Alright, I'm gonna risk getting rid of my shovels this time. Traveler's Tent. Yeah. Nothing left inside. Last scouting, and it's the boss. No surprise there. So, left luggage. Let's open it with the key. I've been saving these keys. Looking good. I'm gonna get my light level up to 100 and fight the wizened hag. Alright, hag. So the way this fight works, she puts me into this cauldron and... Oh, she missed. Ha ha ha. She gets a lot of attack turns per round or whatever. So she attempts to put me in the cauldron, and it does damage over time, increasing slowly. What I'm doing here is marking her, and I'm going to try to stack dots on her like crazy. So who's she putting in? Oh, she's just tenderizing me. And she missed. Don't think I'm going to be able to stun her, so let's just judge her. Not a whole lot of hit points on her. Now that I've also already got my Battle Ballad, I'm going to harvest. Stack them bleeds on her. I want to bleed the good bejesus out of her. She wants to meat tenderize me. It works both ways. So she's taking 12 damage per round. She's gonna put 0 day in the pot. He's in the pot. So I can either hit the pot. I'm gonna start hitting the pot with my, let's call them weaker characters. And then my stronger characters are just gonna go after her. But she's bleeding so quick to death that it won't even matter, to be honest. We've basically won this fight already. Who needs trinkets, right? Fight's over.
The way is still blocked, but less people will be eaten.
And I didn't snuff my light out at the end there, because, you know, I'm smart.
Resistance.
We'll take the move tokens and return to the hamlet. So this episode ran a little longer than normal. I hope that you don't all mind. We got an okay amount of treasure. It was a medium excursion, but we never really camped. And we killed the wizened hag. We did generate some diseases here that we're going to have to cure. And some negative traits. I'm not so sure if Peveril is going to stick around here. 0 day hit the big old veteran. So I'm not going to be able to use him on the low-level stuff anymore. But that's congrats to him. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. So if you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, you know what I usually say. Drop me a line, and I do hope that you enjoyed this episode and tune in next time. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. Adios.